ladies and gentlemen, this is your pilot speaking. My name is Zeno and today I have something absolutely awesome for you. And this is an M3 from the generation of the E9Xs. And we have, as you probably know, three different versions. The E90 is the sedan version, the E92 the coupe, which we have here, and the E93, which comes in the form of a cabriolet. And they all weigh quite differently, starting off with the coupe, which weighs 1580 kilograms. Then at second place we've got the sedan at 1610 approximately, and the heaviest of them all is the cabriolet, as you would expect, at 1810 kilograms. So you have plenty of different options to choose from. This E92 Coupe is being produced from 2007 all the way with 2013, with a facelift coming in 2011. This car comes with a naturally aspirated 4-liter V8 producing 420 horsepower and 400 Newton meters of torque. And there is even more powerful version in the GTS, which comes with a 4.4-liter still naturally aspirated V8, and it has 450 horsepower. This car, it has a slight engine remap and now has absolutely the same power amount. There is also a competition version of the car which comes with generally some other improvements over the standard one, and some of them are the 10mm lower dampers, as well as new wheels and some of the front and rear carbon fiber goodies. The GTS is an absolute track-ready car coming with a ceramic clutch, now new adaptive and lower and stronger suspension, and also 165 kilograms lighter compared to the standard car due to some of its parts stripped down, and also a lot of carbon fiber and magnesium use. There is also a roll cage fitted inside, so really a nice truck car. And when talking about limited production models, just as like the GTS, there is a sedan version which is a CRT, which stands for Carbon Racing Technology with the carbon monocoque. This car has an absolutely the same powertrain just like the GTS, so the same monstrous 4.4-liter naturally aspirated V8, and it's probably one of the rarest M3 cars you can see because it's limited to only 67 units. Pretty cool. This car is a model year 2009 E92 Coupe, and it comes with some really nice goodies, such as the carbon roof, which helps lower the center of gravity and also lower the total weight of the car. You also get some really nice other things, such as the Doppelkupplungsgetriebe, which also stands for a DCT or a dual clutch transmission, and the EDC, which is the electronic damper control, which pretty much means adjustable suspension, so you can use it in all sorts of situations on the road. This car, although the standard one, it is now fitted with the competition model rims, and they look absolutely fantastic. And if that's not enough for you, you get something really cool by the owner, and these are the central floating cups, and you can watch them all day long. Absolutely awesome. The car is also fitted with some other pretty nice goodies, such as the GTS front splitter and also the rear spoiler from the competition model. And another really nice thing, which you hear in just a second, is the exhaust system. The rear of the M3 E92 looks absolutely fabulous, especially with these facelifted taillights. It just makes the whole generation much better. But what really stands out here is a treat that I have for you, and this is the exhaust. It is not the standard, but an Akrapovic one. Oh my goodness! Wow! Sitting in the interior of the E92 M3 Coupe feels super amazing, and a car that's been upmarket for its age. Now in 2020 it feels just as modern, and actually the analog dials are my absolute favorite of the car. They're gonna age so well, and I think they are the perfect fit about the car. The steering wheel, not as thick as the newer ones, and it feels super nice and solid into the hands. You also get an M button, just like in the modern cars. Here is one, and you can set up the car exactly according to your likings. You can see that this cabin is being so well maintained, and the leather is in top shape, and everything you look at feels super modern. The iDrive systems, very similar to the newer ones, and it is still very quick and modern, which you don't see in many cars that are already aging. Another annoying thing about the interior is the cup holder. It looks really cool, but it's quite easy to spill some of the liquids, especially if you drive it slightly sporty. Let's close that and continue. you still get a super nice handbrake, just like a proper M car should have one. And in generally, this is the perfect interior that suits a real M3 with a lot of heritage. Also at the rear, the seats are actually usable because you can daily your car, and as you can see, we have a child seat in the back because the owner uses it and it actually works really well. So no excuses in front of your wife or girlfriend if you want to get one. It is a proper family car. Driving the E92 BMW M3 Coupe is extremely special, and probably the main reason why you would buy this car, except when lying to your wife or girlfriend because you need it as a family car. But now we are alone, we have no ladies here, so let's talk about the real stuff here. And this is that engine in front, that 4-liter naturally aspirated V8 with 420 horsepower, and in this one it is being remapped to 450, and you also get a GTS remap on the gearbox. So now the shifters, when you put it in manual mode, are so violent and so quick. The car feels like a monster. Unbelievable. Another really cool feature of the engine is that high revving note. As you can see on the analog instrument, it goes all the way up to almost 9,000, so 8,300 is the red line. Pretty impressive for this car. The car is joy to drive, and once you put it in its automatic setting, it becomes absolutely normal behaving car. It feels super easy to live with on a daily basis. Fuel consumption in a typical BMW manner can go easily double if you drive it a bit sporty. Owner reports you can go as easy to 22-23 liters if you're not careful. However, if you drive it in a very relaxed manner, that will be no problem to even bring it below to the low 12s on the highway. So that's pretty respectable. Let's talk about maintenance costs of this BMW M3, because let's face it, it is an old generation car already, and when you're looking for second-hand, it is very important that you pick the right model and be prepared to put some money into it, because it is an M car. You don't expect to be cheap. A very strong point about these cars is the engine. It is absolutely reliable as long as it's being maintained and properly taken care of. A weak side is definitely the brakes. The brakes are definitely wearing out, especially if you do a high-speed run and go full on the brakes, then forget about using them for the second time. You have to let them cool. There are of course many options on the market, so you can make them better and make the car almost perfect. However, that will cost you some extra money. So when buying one of these cars, they are absolutely amazing, very robust, especially if you pick a well-maintained one. But be prepared to spend some money, because it's a BMW, it's an M car, and you need to put some love into it. I certainly would buy one straight away. With that said, thank you so much for watching, guys. I hope you enjoyed this episode, and I am really giving my best to provide you with the most amazing content. So if you did, smash that like button. It helps the YouTube algorithm so we can grow and we can get even better cars. With that said, I'm gonna see you on the next episode. Thanks.